Welcome to your Intro to Stat lesson on graphical displays of data. So our objective today is to be able to use a variety of methods to graph data. In particular, we're going to look at bar graphs, Pareto charts, circle graphs, and time series graphs. Okay, so a bar graph is a way of displaying categorical variables, and you're going to have the different categories are going to go across. Typically the bottom, they can go up and down across the side. The bars are of uniform width for each category and are uniformly spaced. They can be vertical or horizontal. The lengths of the bars represent the frequency of or percentage of occurrence in each of the different categories. And your graph, as always, should be annotated with the title, labels, and a scale or value for each bar so that people know if you're looking at frequency or percent, what's happening there. So here's a picture of a bar chart where it's actually, we're looking at two distributions, the distribution of men and women and their age versus the year that they were born. So they're treating your birth as a category. So you're either a 1980 baby, 1990 baby, 2000 baby, or 2010 baby. And then you've got your life expectancy and the age that the people are expected to live to. So there's your bar graph. All right, so you're going to change the scale whenever you change it. You're going to use a squiggle on the changed axis. So if you're going to compress it and skip, say, from 0 to 50, something like that, you're going to use the squiggle. All right, so here's a bar graph with the changed scale. The problem with this is that it actually exaggerates the difference in life expectancy, so it's okay to do it, but sometimes it can make it not represent what you really want it to represent. All right, a Pareto chart is a tool for quality control, and so you start with a bar chart and then you arrange the bars in decreasing order of frequency, and this is used a lot of times to investigate the causes of problems. So here we have a Pareto chart, the conditions that might cause tardiness, lateness, and so we've got our different categories: study, snooze, breakfast, talk, dress, and then we've got our frequency here, and it's the most frequent reason to the least frequent reason. And the reason it's done like this is to help you really visualize and assess the most common causes of an issue. A circle graph or pie chart shows the division of a whole into component parts. You want to label the parts with appropriate percentages of the whole. So here we've got studying hours on a home telephone after 5 p.m. This is an old chart. It might be just hours on a cell phone now. Less than half an hour was 59.2% of the people. So that 59.2% of 360 degrees is 213 degrees, and so that's how much of the circle that's taken up, since there's 360 degrees in a whole circle. Half an hour to an hour is 16.6%, or a sixth, and a sixth of 360 degrees is 60 degrees. And then more than an hour is 24.2%, which would be 87 degrees, because it's about 25%, and about 25% of 360, it would be 90 degrees. So that is a circle graph. All right, guys, we will talk about time series and stem and leaf displays next time. So that's it for this very short lesson. Do the problems to try on your own, and I will see you in class.